Next week we'll be just as unprepared as we were this week. I promise.
That's how we do things.
So should we do a show?
Yeah, let's do a show.
All right. That seems like a thing. What's our number? 60. Hey, that's right there on the document.
165.
Oh, boy.
165 glorious episodes.
That is a lie. That is a thing.
Well, they only got glorious when we got here.
Oh, hot burn. Whatever. Hey, everyone. Welcome to Bronyville. This is Bronyville episode 165, recorded on, I'm going to call that March 7th, 2015.
Yeah. Right before daylight savings.
It is.
Turn your clock back.
Those.
God, don't remind me.
Or forward, I mean.
You lose your hour.
Celestia encroaching in on Luna's night.
Who cares?
That's how it goes.
What are our feelings on daylight savings time? Pro or anti daylight savings time?
Anti.
Don't give up.
I am indifferent.
I think it's bull.
No.
Both daylight savings times. It's just one of those things of like, why don't you just, if the benefits of daylight savings time is so great, then why don't you just, extend it to all the time? Like if it just makes sense, then just make all time daylight savings time.
Yeah.
Don't make us have to transition.
That's how science works.
Well, I don't know. When you get the 2 hours, back, it's a bit better.
All right, I'm gonna open the cider and hopefully it's not gonna go everywhere. Yay! So I'm trying out some of my red cap cider that's gonna be at BabsCon.
Woo.
Oh, good. I won't drink it.
I guess we should say we have a great episode for people. We got news to talk about. We got Cyril the Wolf on to talk about his new latest album that's full of musical goodness.
Yeah.
And then we're going to answer a bunch of emails from our faithful listeners.
And we should
Sound
all
about right?
introduce ourselves, like me, Apple Cider. That's Alpha.
Yeah, that's Alpha right here.
Yeah, we got I got Savrin / Chef Sandy / whatever he's calling himself again this week.
For the function, for ponies, it's Sandy.
Okay, we'll go with Sandy. And I guess that we've got that scope guy here.
Ah!
Oh, he tricked you. Brought you back.
Also join us this week. We also have M. Defmic on as well to join us for our panel. And of course, Cyril the Wolf to talk about his music, right?
Ooh, sure.
Yeah, that sounds about like everyone who's involved.
I
5 hour in his way.
a while ago, but
Yeah, we'll figure out.
He'll stop soon.
We'll see who comes up. We'll see who progresses. But before we begin, I'm going to bring back a very important part of the show, and that is not the cell phones going off.
Yes, I will.
So the thing is, we have sponsors. We really should remind you that we have sponsors, especially since we have
sponsors?
we have one sponsor. I'm gonna go ahead and give a lean for the second sponsor. The first one is, of course, BabsCon, who's always been a sponsor.
Right.
And you do have that Bronyville 10 thing you can use for 10% off, just so you know. So if you're
Yay.
so you can get that going, sometime soon, because you got to go to BabsCon. We know this because me and Sandy and Scope are going to be there. And that's going to be. Are you going to be there, Cyril?
Yeah. I'm gonna
All right.
be there.
Well, then Cyril's going to be there.
I'm gonna rock it.
You can hug him if he accepts hugs.
I do accept hugs.
There he
Might be
go.
able to touch his manly chest hair.
Yes.
Run your fingers through it.
Look,
All 8
there'll
layers.
be plenty of parties,
It's a Brillo pad.
and
Oh, God.
there's requirements before that occurs, and you can find them at parties. Generally
boy.
speaking.
Right.
Can I take clippings home with me?
Then
as
I can
long as
create
you
my own musician.
I was gonna say, as long as you promise to use it for cloning purposes only.
Yeah, I'm gonna string my guitar with it.
20 years down the road, Cyril will be in a terrible accident and then find out the cloning ventures by Scope allowed his. It's like, we had a perfect match for your kidneys from all of these clones I made.
Think about
Here's an arm too, just for 2 for the price of 1.
Can you genetically engineer some of them for more arms so I can play multiple guitars at once?
Sweet, yeah, you could do the double necks just by yourself.
Yeah, just all the hands everywhere. Be a one-man band, literally.
Yeah, you just look like Shiva, just
Oh,
arms everywhere.
They call me
so
the
you
god
gotta
of
get struck down
destruction.
now.
Unfortunately, the only place it connects properly is like the center of your chest, so you just have the center of chest arm.
They look like Cthulhu.
It's like, hey, what's up with this wimpy chest arm? This isn't cool.
use a weak hand, a little hand.
All the air bed and breakfast rooms within 10 miles of the con are sold out. Ooh.
There you go. So you have to be there.
Really?
Have to get in there. But yeah, that's Bronyville 10, who allows us to have that for BabsCon, which allows us to have strange conversations about cloning Cyril's chest hair. So
Yes.
So you have that. Also, Everfree Northwest, who is going to be a sponsor, and we are going to have them on next week to talk about stuff for Everfree Northwest.
My.
So
Because the con season is officially started.
This begins.
This is beginning. So you can go check that out.
New York one was the first one, I guess, of the year, and
that was
or was there
fun
anyone
time.
before that, or
No, that was PonyCon NYC. I think was the first.
Mm-hmm.
This year, anyway.
The bonus. Yeah.
they should number these things.
No.
PonyCon 1.
So there you go.
Right.
So there you go. Our awesome sponsors. You can go check them out. Of course, just go Google them. I don't care about web pages. Domains. You know how to do this. You're smart. You download a podcast. You know how it works.
I don't download it.
So, all right. So it's time for our usual fandom fire status. Sandy, what would you say the fandom fire? What was that?
No, I was about to. Yeah, go ahead,
All right.
Sandy. What is the status?
Fire status is happening.
I
It's
would say it's more so
happening.
now.
I don't.
I don't think anybody's like there is no actual fire. It's just like everyone's pensive. They're like the new season is only 27 days away as of this recording.
Well,
Wait,
among the
no.
social justice warriors, there is a bit of a fire they're trying to start.
Well, them.
Exactly.
When are they not trying to?
This
start
is
a fire,
fandom
really?
fire status, not Tumblr stupid fire
Yeah.
status.
Tumblr
status.
can go to hell.
I
But then it would be on. Wait, yeah, it isn't. Anyway.
So yes, I guess the big news for the week, and we're not. Unfortunately, I don't have any actual big news for the week. But I guess season 5 is going to happen. I mean, we kind of thought it was going to happen, and now I guess they're actually saying that is going to happen for real.
Yeah.
I
I
lost the
guess
bet.
that Big Jim was rusing us when he said it was pushed back to fall 2016. Who could have guessed?
Oh, I fell for it.
Just lies. So we had a bet about what the date was, and I'm still not certain who won that bet.
I didn't.
I think I said somewhere around the realm of the 25th of April. I feel like it was either Alpha or 5 Iron. One of them picked the 4th.
I said May 9th.
I think I said.
So I was way off.
I said the week after, so
Yeah,
I
you were all
failed.
like, they won't show it during the convention. Yes, they will.
Just going like all of us did the wrong choice in the entire like Price is Right scenario. Just one of us just need to go day 1.
Boom, boom, boom.
1 AD. But yeah, so that is going to be April 4th, 2015 at 11 to 11:30 a.m. EDT. And hold on, it says 11 to 11:30. Isn't this a two-parter?
That's right.
Yes.
So,
Yeah.
It is.
so wouldn't that technically be till noon?
Shut up.
Changing the
episode.
documents.
You
So,
just got
yeah.
caught, son. You just got caught.
I typed it really fast. I wasn't thinking.
Got to get accurate news on this show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
We
Had
are the
one
place
job.
where people turn for news.
Yeah.
After
You are a real
Equestria Daily,
Super
where we get our
Saiyan.
news.
This is the place people
Super
go
Saiyan
when they want.
lesbian.
Yeah. This is the place people go to have Equestria Daily read to them.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
And on today's draw, friend, Fluttershy.
On the evening discussion, we are talking about Friday.
On Nightly Roundup 762, here's some cake someone made.
Here's your new plushies folks are making left and right.
Music of the day, more wobs.
More, yeah. Oh, God.
Someone had a bad tattoo. Check it out.
somebody
That
had a
tattoos are the best.
pornographic tattoo.
Somebody's.
That's on horse.
That's on
news.
horse news. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, we're
So-
doing.
Let me.
Go ahead.
I went to a gaming cafe last night,
Uh-huh.
and I had some time to kill. So there's this new cafe. It's up in Allen, but it's right next to where my sister works. And I'm using a public PC, and I've got a time to kill, so I'm playing Team Fortress 2. And wouldn't you know it, the first I get in, I'm like, the first thing I'm going to do is like, what's the spray? Run up to the wall, spray that thing, and it's Rule 34 Anther Rainbow Dash.
Of course.
On a public machine.
Oh man, that's edgy.
And I turned and ran away from that wall because I was like, holy crap, I'm in public. What
Not
an
me.
asshole. Who would do this?
Oh,
Last time I went to one of those cafes, it was all in Korean. I couldn't read a damn thing.
And like, I went around and pub stomped some people, but I was quite shocked. I mean, obviously, I don't care, but there was like a 12-year-old 2 feet to my left.
Like,
Well,
well,
you get blamed for it.
Chef, I am ashamed of you. Rule 34.
I did make sure to tell them that they needed to clean up their system. But I was just
shame.
like, come on, it would be my luck.
Good guy, Chef Sandy. Clean up your machine.
Chef
Or just,
Sandy,
you know,
just that
don't-
guy.
Don't let people put custom sprays on your gaming
No,
computer.
that is actually.
He only downloads that for comedic effect, everyone. Just
I'm not going to show you my conscientious objector. You should see my flare. Or right now, you shouldn't.
not your wall spray. Hashtag not your wall spray.
I see what you did there. I do. I'm kind of
My spray in
ashamed
Team
that I
Fortress
see.
2 has been Plague Doctor Fluttershy for like a year and a half. So,
Plague Dr. Fluttershy.
because I have the plague mask and the grim hat, and I play medic most of the time. Because I'm just that much of a.
Because you're not good enough at any of the other classes.
Yeah, I
Man,
play support
that's-
because I suck in everything else. That's
That-
totally it. That's why
Yes.
Soldier's my number 2 play class.
Yeah. Well, really, I mean that's just noob canon. So
Look, I just play
Yeah.
soldier because I suck, and I
I
can't.
play
aim.
heavy because I'm a fat guy.
so
Ow.
hey, season 5.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yes.
All
Um,
about how evil equality is.
I'm planning
They've
on
already
writing.
put out some They've already put out some Uber spoiler clips. I shouldn't have watched them.
Yeah, by the time the season 4 opener has started, they will have shown every single piece of it in some
Oh.
sort of order, so we could reconstruct the entire thing and watch it all early.
I'm surprised it wasn't a Phantom Fire because they were spoiling it on Twitter and on EQD. It's like, hey, look at this character that's coming up in one of the later episodes. I'm going, oh my god, are they actually doing this?
People got really quite cross with
Of
EQD
course.
over that. Of course they would, but it's just like, yeah, do you not think that they're going to hide this immediately? People got
Right, of course.
very, very cross.
Well, I mean, it's yeah. There's been a lot of that to the point that I actually haven't been paying attention to any of the like season. I haven't looked at any of the season premiere stuff, even the stuff that went out on TV Guide. You know, and I'm just going to, you know, I'm setting my expectations that it's going to be the worst thing ever.
Yep.
That the season 5 is going to be absolutely terrible, so that when it shows up, I'll be pleasantly surprised.
In episode 100, it's just going to be Terrence and Phillip, not without my anus.
It's gonna be the Lemmy-Winks episode.
Yeah. It's just going to be South
Because of events in Hawaii, we will now show you the Lemmy-Winks episode. Oh
Great
no!
adventure is waiting for you ahead.
Ooh.
Hurry on with Lemmy-Winks, so soon you'll be dead.
And then, man, that would be one heck of a way to mess around with Discovery Family, which is also. I am still going to have to get over that fact because I nearly said like, "Oh, cool, season 5 only on the
Only on
this-
the corpse
incest.
of the hub.
Only on the incest.
what?"
What?
Only have a good
Huh?
day.
So yeah, they're Discovery Family.
It's no longer the hub. We must
Yeah.
I
discover
can just
it.
imagine them do like they just troll it or something. They watch them do like a riff tracks of like Pony or something.
So what else we got for the news?
I mean, let's see. Let's take a look at this. Princeton University to read a Luna fanfic and watch Friendship as Witchcraft. I guess officially somebody is getting credits for this.
It's
Oh.
I think it's like a literature class or something from what I was reading.
That makes me sad.
No, it's a fan fiction class. That's what it was, and they're gonna read a Luna fanfic as part of it.
Okay.
I mean, to be honest with you, they picked a good one because Luna, there's a sentient race inside your main, is actually just legitimately hilarious.
Oh yeah, I've read that one.
So, I mean, if you're gonna disseminate, like, you know, dissect a Luna fanfic, that's not a bad one. I
It
suppose.
could be worse. They could just come in and be like, all right, Fallout Equestria, Chapter 1.
Well,
Oh,
that's a
I would
different.
Shoot myself.
That's funny.
That's what everyone does in Fallout Equestria.
And in most apocalyptic scenarios, but that's never mind.
Yeah. And then Friendship is Witchcraft, which, okay.
I mean, yeah, it's good parody. I mean,
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Let's see. Moving on. Cutie Mark Quest DVD has titles and synopses for the first season 2, season 5 episodes. I guess you don't want to read this if you want to know anything about the season 5 episodes.
Yep.
their names are.
Spoiler alert.
I know.
Spoiler alert.
We are going to keep you from spoilers this week. You are safe. You can click on all these links and be spoiled to hell, though. You know.
Yeah.
It kills
Yeah.
Trinity with Rosebud.
Yeah, I'm really surprised they killed Luna off at the season premiere. That was kind of weird.
You know, there can only be 2 princesses, and well,
Alpha, I know where you live. I'll come fight you. just straight up fighting.
Hey, she's my favorite too.
I really like when Twilight got assassinated. Because Megan did say that she wouldn't outlive her friends. Well, she died first.
yeah,
There you go.
that's how it's gonna happen.
And then Sunset Shimmer's Ascension was really, really good. I appreciate that.
Hey,
Oh,
you know,
she came back through the mirror and just like slapped Rainbow Dash across the face for being. Yeah.
And that's
and the thing is like the Equestria Rainbow Dash doesn't know why she did that, but
and you know it was
she
so
knows deep in her soul that she's probably deserved it.
it was so weird that one had a TV MA rating. I didn't understand the direction they were going with that, but
I think that was because of the shotgun.
oh, all right.
And
That's gonna be in part 2 of Marathon Bergeron, the opening episode.
And really, who knew that Caramel's voice actor was Peter Dinklage? That was
Man, when friggin' Discord was talking to Captain Picard Pony, that was funny.
The best of all worlds, because both.
yeah.
No, we got more than that. Well,
And
no,
now
that's
we've
like
officially
all the-
ascended. And now we've officially ascended into fan fiction.
Yeah.
And now, well, after Applejack, blew her back for her head out. I mean, with the shotgun.
Oh, are we gonna go down this road? Okay, and then Rainbow Dash broke her wings, and then
Pinkie Pie picked her up and took her downstairs to the basement. And
Rarity ended up like losing all of her magic, and now she doesn't do dresses anymore. Like, let's just go sad fic 100%. Done.
No,
And
unacceptable.
lots and lots of cocaine.
Oh boy,
It's like Pulp
Stop
Fiction.
this.
Anyway.
Yeah, so let's see. Canadian spies liked My Little Pony before it was cool. This is a horse news article, so I guess.
Okay.
What is this one? FCC's
It's
passage of net neutrality.
Basically, Canada, their CIA, a lot of their spying programs are named Pony.
So
Flow
they called
Pony.
it the Pony Express.
Mail pony.
Yeah, it's stuff like
Meta
that.
pony.
Flow Pony, I think it was one of them. I don't know.
The Mail
Yeah.
Pony, which was their email parsing program.
Ag Pony.
It sounds like a very
Yeah.
Canadian thing to do. Like I'm not really.
Well, it is DHX. I mean,
Well,
hey.
in America, it's like lion and eagle and bear, and they're like, yeah, pony, eh?
Oh, gotta go ahead and scan these emails with this horse. All right.
yeah.
Oh, I just got done.
That's not Canadian.
I just got done hosing down the rink, so I'm gonna.
Don't you know?
Go get some
just-
That's not
Timmy's.
Canadian.
You have
Shut
to
up.
work Timmy's in there somewhere.
Oh, got Tim Bits in here.
Gotta
Just
go to
picked up some Tim
Hortons.
Bits. Yep. All right. So I guess I need to go. Gotta go use that ag pony. Yep.
You're down at the Tony Hortons.
Oh yeah. Oh, yeah, yummy Timmy's. Got to pick me up some chili from Timmy's. Oh.
Yeah.
Somewhere there's a Canadian just screaming as hard as they can. Just
Yeah.
Timo Warner at this point, just all of his blood is just pumping straight to his fists.
Don't you know?
Let's see. Moving forward, what we got next? I believe this is our last My Little Pony Series 3 trading cards, if you care.
I don't.
If you care.
Oh man.
And this is the trading cards, so this isn't even
Not the card game.
Oh.
So there's like,
It's not the ship fic one either.
No.
no, this is
Because you just
the
have them to have them.
like $2 for 6 cards and some stickers.
Yo, dog, I got some tattoos in here. Woo.
Yeah.
I remember I collected Lion King cards way back when.
Hey, I had lots of like baseball cards back in the day. I mean, I understand.
Hey, I had football cards because football's better than baseball.
They had football cards?
Yeah.
Hockey
I had
cards.
hand-aid cards. That's
They had
what
hockey cards. I mean, they have everything cards. They have wrestling cards.
They have Pokemon cards, which you know how disappointing
Oh.
it was when you were a kid and you wanted the Pokemon trading card game and you went with your father and you're like, these are Pokemon cards, and then you buy them and you're like, these are not what I wanted. So,
I just have Mew. That's all I care about.
yeah.
They
have
actually
Mewtwo.
have autographed cards that are like signed by Weird Al and Tara and Tabitha. And it was nice, at least the Tabitha one
Who
has
cares about that?
Rarity Luna and a hidden Derpy.
Dun dun dun.
They'll get the one that's signed by Weird Al, and it'll just go to some 6-year-old who will eat the card.
Wait, I think you're underestimating 6-year-olds, but all right.
6 years old.
No, a 6-year-old would be like, who's Weird Al?
You know.
That's when you slap.
Is he from Frozen? I don't know.
Dare to be stupid? Dad.
Wow, Weird Al's
man.
family is mean to him. Dad, why you gotta be weird to be stupid? Shut up. Ugh.
Get out of here. Go play guitar like a real
God,
man.
that's gotta be like the weirdest, like moody. Like, I assume he's probably had kids because everyone has at some point. But just to have like the guy that comes home to date your daughter, like, hi, I'm your father. Like, whoa.
Whoa.
But why does your dad have an accordion?
Why
I don't
is
think
he
Weird Al has
greeting the
kids.
door with the accordion? Why is this happening? Why is he breaking into song?
What the
No,
Hawaiian?
he-
He's got a
no.
Hawaiian shirt and cheese fondue.
No, he needs to greet you at the door wearing the fat suit. Like nothing would set the scene more than just like, whoa, okay.
He puts that stuff on at his concerts too.
Oh yeah. That'll be
He does
good.
all that on those live shows.
So is there any news that's fallen through the cracks? Anything? Besides,
Really? I mean, the big deal is okay. The season 5 is coming. We don't have to start sacrificing EQD commenters.
it's just hard to tell. It's just we've been in this hiatus for nearly a year. Like actually nearly
Yeah.
a year.
Here's
11
here's
months
a
by the
piece
end
of
of it.
news I'm just about to put up here.
Hmm.
Hang on.
Things are getting
There.
posted and
Ah,
scoped.
yes, the Rarity 40E plush
Pre-order.
pre-order. But the thing is,
Gotcha.
with those things have such bad supply problems. You just can't get them anywhere.
Yeah, but the Twilight one is so adorable.
It is, but like that's the only one. They were supposed to have like the Derpy, the Doctor. They're supposed to have a whole crapload of these things
The
available
Celestia, the Luna.
by last Nightmare Nights, like last October. And no, last I checked, they don't have anything beyond what they had initially.
They have. I thought they were.
I'll
weren't they supposed to
double-check their
release
site.
Fluttershy next, or like the tiny ones? And shit?
I'll look.
I'm just about to pre-order
All right.
already. I don't care.
Toys. I mean, she's $25. Okay, so they have the Fluttershy pre-order, they have the Rarity pre-order, and that's it.
I forgot about the Fluttershy pre-order.
It's a cute Fluttershy, but I'd prefer it.
The Pinky one wasn't as cute as the Twilight one, though.
Yeah, the Twilight one is really cute.
God, I mean, I opened up the box and oh my God, she's adorable, and I'm glad no one was around me.
Well, Mama, what's that full-grown man doing?
Wearing those
Something he shouldn't.
He
Hey, I already had her. I already had her in my shopping cart.
So you're gonna get you didn't have it, and they just knew. They're like,
No,
it's Detective Brony.
then all of a
Amazon
sudden I had-
recommended.
all of a sudden I had 2 rarities in my shopping cart. That's not right.
Amazon
pre-order these
recommended index.
I don't
All
think
right.
I'm good.
Well, you know what? We got Cyril the Wolf here.
No.
So let's interview him.
Oh,
Didn't
sure.
we have some dude in a truck too, or something?
Some dude in a truck.
Like his name is
Some
Gustav.
dude
I
in a
don't.
truck.
Yeah. So let's Hey, Cyril,
Yeah, what's up?
how's it going?
Pretty good.
What's
So-
up with you?
Well, I'm on this place, which has been interesting. Reminds me
We
of
try
home.
to do that.
It reminds me of home.
Thank you for joining our show, of which you will never return.
That's not
This
true.
reminds you of home. I mean,
Well, no, it
all
reminds
talk
me
about
of
accordions and grimdark fanfics. Is just that. That's what
Yeah,
what goes
well,
on
I mean,
at
I
your
used to
table?
do a podcast, or not, whatever. It was called Cyril's Silly Show, and I mean, we've
Okay,
read some really interesting things on that show, and I used to get really,
You don't do that
really.
anymore?
I want to. It's just the time is a factor at this point in time. Time. But
I hear that.
did just release the album. Oh, right. That's why I'm on here, right? 'Cause I
Yeah,
did the
yeah.
album.
What's this
Yes.
album thing?
I don't know. I did 11 tracks, 3 of which are Pony, so I guess that qualifies.
Yeah.
And then I did some more things. And then I did one about Samus Aran. And then I did one about Sarkhan Vol from Magic the Gathering. So, and I released it.
That's pretty nerdy, son.
And I have CyrilTheWolf.com now. Just go to
Oh, yay.
CyrilTheWolf.com. You can get my shit. Take mushrooms.
You're talking your
Now it's
shrimps.
official.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
see, I'm
So-
looking at this. We got 11 files here going for a whole hefty
Oh.
$7.
Yeah.
Truck guy's back.
Yay, truck guy. Art by Citra 360. Because I mean, that's all I can
So
say.
what can we expect from this new album?
It's got a lot of metal in it, but it also has some blues. I started doing some more bluesy stuff, like progressive-y blues stuff.
All I can think of now is a blues song with like death metal screaming.
But like,
That'd be
it's-
awesome.
But honestly, like if you listen to some real old blues stuff, dude, like, these guys' voices are so like growly and gritty. They're like,
BB King,
yeah.
man.
I mean, but like, death metal is just more aggressive rather than just being, graveled and the weight of the world on your shoulders.
Not as aggressive as Hate Beak.
Hate
It's a
Beak.
great band.
Hate Beak
I love
is
Hate Beak.
Hate Beak is the
Hate
best.
Beak is awesome.
Explain for people who have not heard of Hate Beak. So please explain Hate Beak.
It's a death metal band where the lyrics is just an African gray parrot screaming in the microphone.
Which is literally the
That
best.
sounds awesome.
It's not better. It's not better than K9is, which their lead singer's a pit bull.
Parrots
I
are
love
better
that.
though.
I love how they're taking the term lead singer liberally here.
Though it's difficult to follow the lyrics. They change every time.
Waldo the parrot vocals.
I mean,
All right, so you got some bluesy stuff. You got some more metal stuff.
And I've got a couple softer tracks. Forest Rain produced one of the tracks, so it's kind of this epic sweeping thing in the middle of the album just to kind of break things up because it's like pretty hard hitting and aggressive, and then it goes a little lighter toward the end. But I have a couple of yeah. Go ahead.
Is there like a theme to the?
Yeah, I mean
album?
it's a theme because the theme is, I mean, Thrown to the Wolves is the album title because it's kind of a literal thing because life is fun but also sucks a lot, and to quote Friends, Mama never told you life was going to be this way, or no one ever told you life was going to be this way, or something like that. No, basically, like, a couple of people I know have been screwed over real bad, so I basically got really upset about it. Because I haven't been screwed over. I'm pretty lucky, but my cousin, not so much. He's rife with mental issues and can't get help, so that's fun. And then it just made me think about that. So I wrote some songs about that, and I wrote some more angry songs about Tumblr because Tumblr sometimes just throws me into a rage, and I write a song about it.
Tumblr is kind of the worst.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I get it. I get I'm the scum of the earth, but that's okay, right? And then, of course, I just wrote a couple songs about, video games. Like, the 10th track is about Samus Aran from Metroid, featuring a chick singing really amazingly, Decibel. if you're
Who's the chick?
familiar.
Oh, it's Desi. Cool.
Yes, Desi.
8.
Goes by Marisha when it's not pony stuff, which is technically not. And then the song before that is about Sarkhan Vol from Magic the Gathering. If you've been following the lore from that, then you should enjoy that. It's a pretty heavy song with some ridiculous metal songs, and then it ends on this like epic acoustic number. So it's it's a pretty varied album, but that's generally how I do it because I can't. I have musical ADD basically. Can't sit still.
You just
Are there
kind of
any,
do
like-
what you want.
So are there any like pony related tracks then?
Oh yeah,
You said there was 3.
There.
I didn't catch that.
Yeah, there's 3. Sorry about that. Let me count here. Tied at 0 was, which is the 4th track, was written about the season 4 opener. Self Doubt was written about equestrian games. Want to Fly is about Scootaloo. Yeah, so there's the 3. And there's a bonus track on there too, which is basically an alternate version of Want to Fly. Because I got a chick to sing it because it was way too high for me, and it's Scootaloo. But I also sang a version.
Is Decibel your chick?
No, not for that one. She goes by Patonko Princess on Tumblr. I just like almost a year ago actually. I put out it because I wrote the song like a year ago, and then I put out this call like I want to audition for vocals, and a bunch of people sent me tracks, and the chick vibed with it the best in this case, and then she retook some of the vocals for me. But that was interesting because I don't work with other vocalists very often, so that was very cool. And then, but yeah, so that's how that goes. And I also have a blatant Iron Maiden ripoff track because because you have to.
Of course, it makes sense to me.
Yep.
Let's see. I'm looking through the docket here. You did. So how was PonyCon? Looks like you did a performance there.
Yeah, that was actually a lot of fun. Other than Brooklyn. No, because I drove into Brooklyn. Because I thought they needed more equipment than they actually did. Next year, which I'm planning on doing next year. Next year, I'm going to be like, okay, you're going to have an amp for me, or I'm going to figure something else out. I am not ever driving into Brooklyn again. The parking was brutal. But then, just so was driving there, man. I think I lost a few years off my life. I don't know how people drive in that city. Oh
yeah,
my
it's
God.
fun.
You don't.
Yeah, that's true. Because riding the metro is fun. I have no problem with that. Trains are great, but yeah, it was a good time. I have a friend who lives on Long Island who plays drums really well, and so we did a really 3-piece thing. I covered a Rush tune, Time Stands Still for that one, which was fun. The crowd was great. I got to perform with Daniel Ingram, which was hilarious in a lot of ways, because we tried to do Welcome to the Show from.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah, that song.
From that Rainbow Rocks thing.
Yeah, that song.
show that no one watched for some
We're
reason.
here to let you know.
That song is really awesome, actually.
Yeah, it is.
It's good stuff.
It's too awesome for just a dude with a bass and Daniel Ingram on guitar, because
Singing death metal. Got the music in our hearts.
it was so.
We're gonna rip your soul apart.
These aren't the lyrics at all.
Well, it was for a sing along, so it was kind of okay. But oh my God, that has so many time changes and stuff. It's actually just a musically complicated song, more so than most of the other stuff. And I also did winter wrap up for that, and we sang
course.
"Smile" for the Enterplay previews that happened there, because Enterplay's offices are like down this road. But it was fun. It was in a college. It was actually just a really fun con. I would recommend if you're in the Northeast for sure. But if you've never seen New York City and want an excuse to go and want to do a con too, pretty good reason, honestly. I had a lot of fun. That end of Brooklyn's not too bad for one thing. For two, the metro is really good. So just don't drive there and you're fine.
Oh no! I take Amtrak every time I go to Manhattan.
So yeah, exactly. I'm gonna go visit my friend who lives on Long Island, and I'm gonna take the train in, and I'm gonna be like, "You're providing us drums too." Because I just don't want any driving at all. It was bad. But yeah, I had fun. I didn't have my album printed in time, but I did sell some pretty good stuff there too, because I'm a capitalist, so that was good. So it was a fun time.
I bought your CDs.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, I saw a freaking Alpha there. Good. It was a good time. It was very confusing because because it was just 7 levels in a single building college in the middle of Brooklyn, which I've never experienced before for a con. Where the entire.
So it was across 7 different floors?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like straight up.
That's kind of strange.
It was strange, but it worked pretty well. Because they had escalators and elevators, and you got to go up floors. But it was interesting. I don't think it was bad necessarily, but
it's kind of like how in the convention centers, you have a hallway of all the rooms, except this time they're all stacked on top of each other.
Yeah.
So
Strange.
made traffic a lot easier. I'll say that.
It did, because people kind of got railroaded onto the onto the moving platforms that we call escalators. So so that was, and I had a good time. I performed pretty well. I recently found out that I was unable to breathe through most of my nose, so I've been on Flonase and it's been great. Singing's easy now.
Yeah, that stuff's OTC now. That's great.
I know. Oh, so good. Eventually, I'll see an ENT about that. But I had a good time. That was fun.
That's good to hear.
Yep.
So,
Awesome.
album's out. You're going to be performing at BabsCon, you said.
Yes.
So what's next for Cyril the Wolf and your amazing musical career?
Well, I'm not gonna release another album soon, but I plan on doing actually because I got a new computer, so I'm planning on trying to set it up to do some streaming, kind of do tutorials and stuff just for people because I know people have been asking for it. I have a patron request. He wants me to do "Tiny Glass of Water," which is Discord's song from.
That's just not a good song.
But he wants me to do it death metal style.
Um,
So I think the hilarity of that will just kind of balance out the fact that the song's not that great. And I don't even know if he...
you know, Tiny Glass of Water, I think the only style I could think you could do, and it could probably save it, is ska.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
no.
yeah.
Oh.
If you wanted to do it
Horns, more
seriously,
checkerboard hats.
but like yes, that would be a good way to make it actually good. But I'm not trying to make it good.
Ska band version. That's great.
Oh man, that's gonna be stuck in my head now. You sacks of boops. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing some more songs. I may do more pony songs. I don't know. I'm gonna watch season 5, and if it vibes with me, maybe I will. If it doesn't vibe with me that great, then I won't. Probably gonna do some more video game songs.
So what are your feelings? Because I've been watching. There wasn't a ton of music in season 4 for people to remix, which is understandable why there's not that much out there. But
Right.
I'm completely surprised that there are not like way more remixes of the Rainbow Rock stuff. Because those pretty much all those songs were pretty killer.
They were pretty killer. That's the funny thing. I think it's because it's an offshoot, and a lot of people didn't want to give it a chance because the pony vision that a lot of people have, and even like the fandom is still getting new people coming into it, which is interesting to me because I been doing this since like 2011. So like after 4 years, you're kind of like okay. But people come in, get really into it, and for some reason, everything has to be on 4 legs or it's no go. And it's like, and with the first movie, it was kind of cheesy. So I guess some people were like, I don't want to see the second one. But the second one's actually really fun. And
Yeah. I'm still surprised when I see people when I actually meet people, be like, "Oh, have you seen Rainbow Rocks?" Like, nah. I'm like, why not? Like, you can find it anywhere now.
yeah, well,
Because
It's humans.
everybody becomes a furry at their own pace. You just have to give them time.
Yeah.
It needs to go faster.
he just started
Gotta
Cyril the
go
Wolf.
fish.
But no, I guess the biggest thing is I like short form entertainment and I hate long form entertainment just in my own day to day. Like sometimes I'll watch a movie with my wife, but she's not going to watch Rainbow Rocks with me. So
Why not?
I wouldn't watch Rainbow Rocks with myself, so I know the feeling.
But it's just like for me, it's like 90 minutes. I could do so many other things in 90 minutes. I could level up my character in, I don't know, pick a game. Like I like
I don't
gaming.
know. If
Final
I
Fantasy
watch
14.
ponies, if I watch ponies with someone else, I feel awkward.
I don't know. I don't have a problem watching ponies with somebody else. It's just I don't think my wife would be too into it. So that's where the awkwardness would come from, because she'd just be like,
"Why are you watching this?"
"Well, she knows I watch it, and I've been like, you should totally give it a chance." But it's just not gonna happen. I mean, she's the opposite
Does
kind of nerd.
Screw this.
She
I'm gonna
not
watch
watch
Game of
ponies?
Thrones.
No, she doesn't watch animation generally. Like she's
Oh,
just not into
man.
cartoons.
Sitting there watching wrestling, just like, oh man, Brock Lesnar, holy crap.
Hogan, why is he still here? Oh,
He doesn't,
I don't care.
he's-
Real America just came on.
I mean, we've been watching How to Get Away with Murder. That's a fun.
That's a
series.
great show.
It is a great
I've been
show.
watching Star Wars Rebels, and it's a fantastic show.
Oh, I have to check that out.
See, I was told that apparently the latest Little's Pet Shop is it's about a badly run convention
Oh,
with musician and AV drama, and I'm like,
Oh.
oh,
Oh, that hits a little close to home.
Didn't they do that on a Bob's Burgers episode?
well, they did the Equestronauts episode,
Yeah.
but
The Questicles.
But a convention where the AV and particular individuals aren't
and the
seeing eye
venue
to
screws up. Yeah,
oh, there's too many
This
cons I have.
podcast.
Anyway,
Going to sneeze and say Unicon at
I
the
went-
same time.
yeah, it's funny because I came on this show after that. And it was originally going to be an interview show for me. And instead, we ended up talking about Unicon. It was just funny. It wasn't a huge deal.
And how you started it.
Yeah,
Yep.
it was my bad. Sorry. Anyway,
It's impossible to see that. Well, we all saw that meltdown coming. It was just not. We didn't see that meltdown coming.
yeah, like I don't know. I was like, oh, it's not gonna do well, but I'm gonna do my thing, and they'll never have one again, whatever. But I didn't expect like, oh, we're gonna just abscond with all your money. Oh,
Goodbye.
Take the money and run
Just a jazzy scooter out in the desert somewhere.
with the ska band thing.
We took all your money. We all took your money.
oh man,
I still maintain that there are a lot of holes in the desert and a lot of problems in those holes.
yeah.
There's a lot of ska bands out there.
And do you know what we have a lot of? Emails.
Oh, that's.
Oh, yeah, that was a
That's
Wait, did you
a
guys
heck
already
of a
talk-
segue.
Wait, did you guys already talk about that one thing about the season 5 premiere?
yeah.
Yes.
About Harrison Bergeron? That was the only reason I wanted to come on. Oh,
Well, no, we didn't really talk about it yet.
We talked
just
about
sort
when
of
Applejack
We
shot
weren't
herself.
going to
That's
go too deep in it because of spoilerificery stuff.
What? It's a parody of Harrison Bergeron. If you
Yeah.
don't know what
Well,
that is,
yeah,
then
When
If you don't know what
Sunset
Harrison
Shimmer comes
Bergeron
back,
is,
we
go
already
read
talked
it.
about that.
oh,
I guess
okay.
what we'll say is that like people who are obsessed on Tumblr are upset because of the idea of like everyone being equal being a bad thing, and that's stupid. And
well.
you're totally missing the point.
Yeah, and really,
I need a headbutt.
For Tumblr, missing the point is like their national pastime.
Yeah.
yeah.
I must not read the right Tumblrs because most of the time my Tumblr is just fine.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
it depends on who you're listening to.
Yeah,
Just-
it's,
I use my Tumblr for art.
I just reblog.
For art.
I
Well,
just
That's all I do.
All I'll say is that for Tumblr being a group of people who consider themselves to be above everybody else, to totally like not get the clue that hey, this premiere is based on a Kurt Vonnegut short story, really kind of surprised me, because that's exactly what it is, and it's just like, wow, you guys are pretty dumb.
Of course, well, they wouldn't know that it would. They most likely would not know that it's a Kurt Vonnegut thing because that usually that second leap in the thought process doesn't normally happen.
Well, yeah,
Bronies don't know about Kurt Vonnegut.
It's like it's literally just that one step of just like, I heard that the Bronies said that being equal is bad. They did get them.
yeah,
Pretty much
yeah.
that's exactly how it went down.
Pretty
Get-
much. Pretty
Stop
much.
them. It's like, wait, maybe there's a reason, a deeper
Ban this.
explanation. Or maybe I
Destroy
just hate them. Maybe I just
Destroy.
hate them. Yeah.
Just
So,
ban
whatever.
this.
But let me just say that them referencing Kurt Vonnegut and the My Little Pony episode is pretty freaking awesome.
I'm
yeah,
gonna
Larson.
guess that like it was Larson. It's a Larson episode.
Yeah, he
Based-
loves Vonnegut.
based
I'm
M.A.
waiting for the
Larson.
Slaughterhouse 5 finale. So
Oh yeah. Oh my
Animal
god.
Farm.
I would
It
want to.
turns
Like,
out-
Are you waiting for them to just wait? You're talking about all of Slaughterhouse 5, including the bombing in Dresden,
hey, why
with
not?
the little girls boiling in the water tower,
Yeah.
Kitty
dude.
Mark-
yeah.
So-
Kitty Mark Crusaders being rendered down. in-
All right.
Wow.
Let's go to emails. How about we do an email? How
Sergeant
about
Chipper's
that?
coming back, yeah.
Yeah, all right. So you can email across to us at bronyville@gmail.com. We will do email shows every once in a while so that we can go ahead and go through this big, massive group of messages that we got here. I think that we're going to change it up, and I'll just go ahead and read all the emails because it just makes it easier, especially since I know some of us are remote like MDefMech. So just make it a little easier. I'll start with the first one from Leon or Lion. It should be Leon, but it's
It says in the email that it's
pronounced
Lion.
like lion. Okay. Salutations. My name is Lion, pronounced like lion. It's really my given name. I was excited to see the new episodes get posted and listen to all of them in one go, even though I should have gone to sleep instead. I guess he means for
Sorry.
my episodes. One of the people on the show said they wanted to get rid of their MLP CCG cards, and a while back Apple Cider said he was considering leaving them at a con for whoever to pick up. I enjoy playing the game with my big brother, and he collects cards, but I don't have any cards myself. I could pay for shipping. If you want to send me cards, it would be super awesome. I would share any extra cards with people in my area, and they would bring joy to all and be really appreciated. Thanks so much for doing the show. It has brought me hours and hours and hours of enjoyment. The tabletops are really silly and fun. I even went and found the Clawcast.
What's the claw cat?
It's
that?
nothing. Just ignore that. That's nothing. That's,
Is that a furry thing?
no, it's nothing. Just ignore it. Fluttershy is best pony. Rainbow Rocks is best episode.
It's fighting words.
Oh, jeez.
I do have MLP CCGs, but I'm wondering why your big brother isn't sharing.
Who
Because
who
it's a
said they
big
wanted
brother.
to get rid of them?
That was me.
You did.
I have
Oh,
tons of cards I want to
It
get rid
was
of.
like couple people on here were saying like, "Oh, CCG sucks."
I don't even have them, so
I have a whole box
Oh,
of the CCG.
I do. Wait, I do. I just never opened them.
You have a whole box of cards you never opened?
No, they're just sitting there in the plastic.
Actually, yeah, I do have a box of CCGs I haven't opened either.
They're accruing value, Scope.
It's
I,
like Thai Beanie Babies and 10
No,
years.
see what happens with me is that I just buy shit out on the road and then I bring it home and I forget about it.
That's like me buying a game on Steam. I'll buy
I
a
know
game
that
because I'm gonna play it, then I never actually play the damn thing.
Oh,
Like, when am I going to
dude,
play
brother,
Gone Home? Gee.
Bro,
I
bro,
bought the
I have,
Doom
I,
pack, and that happened.
I have over 1,000 games on Steam, and I've
Oh,
probably
God.
played about 400 of them.
Yeah, I bought the entire Doom pack for like $5, and I haven't played a single one of them.
I have a cricket simulator.
What?
I'm not talking about the insects. I'm talking about the game of
The
cricket.
game.
That's really popular in the West Indies.
I kind of
it's
want to
like,
see the.
Why do
bug
I have
version.
I still want. I need to play Train Simulator. I'll be right back.
Train simulator.
That's actually a pretty fun game.
I hope you have all the DLC.
All $1,000 of it.
No, it's actually I think it's up to $3,800 now.
Jesus.
The forklift
Yes.
simulator.
Too many
But
trains.
yeah, you have to understand. It's like people who play Train Simulator are like, I like to play this one particular set of trains on these particular set of maps. So it kind of works out.
So it's like Call of Duty. It's,
Yeah.
I like Twains.
Yeah, it's like you don't have
I
to.
like
You don't have to
Twains.
have all the trains. You just get the trains you like.
Yeah,
It's
40
like- it's-
PH. There we go.
I was about to say train
like
nerds are
Pokemon?
weird, but then this is a My Little Pony podcast, and I don't think I can judge.
No.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, at least we're
Mm-mm.
not as bad as that one guy. That one. You guys saw that one viral video where the guy was like standing right next to the track. He got kicked in the head by the conductor.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not as bad as that. Where we do stupid stuff. Well, actually, no, we do some pretty stupid.
Nah,
shit.
we're pretty.
I
We're,
say
we're
we-
pretty dumb.
We don't
pretty
kill
stupid stuff.
ourselves. We don't try to kill ourselves for a picture.
But let's see. For the CCG, I could probably come up with a deck. I mean, if Leon, if you had that, I could probably come up with a deck. But really, it is a CCG. I don't understand why your brother can't gin up
Share.
some form of a deck.
I guess we're not BBBFFs.
Yeah, I mean, I could do something. I may just take them to BabsCon and then drop them off in the little kids' corner and be like, destroy them.
No, just throw them off the balcony.
Destroy them.
Well, that's the thing about the game is that like for deck building, it's like you don't know what you're getting, and like there's the different colors. So like if you're trying to build like a Twilight deck and you pick up a pack of cards and it's all Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie, then it's kind of like a waste of a couple bucks for you, That's the
Yeah.
only thing I
So
don't
what you're
like
saying
about
is the collation is bad.
I
yeah.
wonder has anybody calculated like how many packs you would have to buy to get every single card?
No, I mean that's completely random because you don't know what would be in a pack.
It's like
Yeah.
blind bags. Like I've got 30 big Macintosh for some damn reason.
It's interesting because because the only CCG I play is Magic the Gathering, and they always make sure that there's two color flooded, since they of course use a color system. So I don't know.
Yeah, that kind of sucks that it's randomized because I know
Wait,
Hearthstone.
if you play Magic, do they let you know what color cards you're getting?
Well, no, but
No.
but here's the thing: like you get 15 cards, and you're almost guaranteed to get at least one card of each color. And there's 5 colors, so like I just find it interesting that there's not at least 1 or 2 Twilight cards if you're trying to build a Twilight deck in a booster pack. I mean, most people don't even use booster packs for that purpose for Magic the Gathering. They generally just purchase cards from card stores, but still, it's just one of those things that I find.
Well, I know that
surprising.
people do like openings. How do those the like core pack things go? Like they're $20 and it's like 250 cards or whatever. How good of a value are those
For
for Magic?
I don't know. If you get the fat pack things, which is what you're talking about, you might as well just get a box of booster packs at that point, because the only benefit you get is extra art, a card, like a book of the entire set, and then you also get a dice that you can use for life counters. So if you're just looking to buy a bunch of cards, just buy a box of boosters. I mean, you're spending $40 for 9 packs, or you can spend $100 for like
36.
like basically the way it breaks down is a lot better.
The only Magic cards I like is the Magic cards with googly eyes tumbler.
Those are pretty great.
Oh God, I gotta see that.
I just play Hearthstone.
Yeah, I just been playing Magic for too long. I should try to Hearthstone, but I got denied for the beta when my computer sucked.
You're spiteful now.
It's released now, and if you've got like an Android tablet or an iPad, you can play it on there as well.
Oh, interesting. I need to get a
There
tablet.
you go.
All I have is my
I
phone.
posted the link in the chat.
Yes, I'm following
Actually,
this.
I think as they released the Android client,
Hmm.
I don't know if they're still offering it, but if you play it via an Android tablet, you get like 2 free packs that are just like
Ooh, sick.
they're like, well, you can use them in all the clients, but the only way you can get them is using an Android tablet. It's like a whole bunch of like gnomish like mechanical cards. And they're really
Interesting.
cool.
I have to
From
look at
Goblins
the
and
list.
Gnomes.
There's a lot
Yeah.
of there's a lot of I like card games. I like randomized games like that. So
But the reason I asked about that was because I know in Hearthstone, like Total Biscuit calculated how many packs you would have to buy to get every single card in Hearthstone. He's like, well, you had to buy 250 booster packs. And so he went and bought 250 booster packs and opened them all up on stream. And it's like, yep, I have every single card now. It cost $750, but I got all of them.
God, it's not even worth it.
Well,
If you love the game,
Well, and also
You're the
you gotta
whale.
remember- You also got to remember that like TB also like brings a lot of traffic to Hearthstone, so because
and he makes a lot of money off his videos too. So
Yeah, so it
He
all
can
works
afford it.
out. Yeah.
yep. But we can figure that out as needed. As said, I might bring a whole bunch of these to BabsCon, and people can pick through and use what they need, because I'm not doing anything with them, and it was a fun experiment to try out the game. But yeah.
What you do
Yeah,
is
shit. Well, hell,
get-
if you're doing. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
you get to the hotel early and get them to the front desk, and everyone checks in and gets a card.
But yeah, Apple Cider. If you're gonna do that, then I'll just bring all my cards with me too.
Just throw
We'll,
them.
we'll just have a big card discard.
Yeah. Actually, if you guys do any panels, we'll just throw them out into the crowd. I don't know. We can sign
let's
them.
not
and stay
cause a
with
riot.
Yeah.
They're not going to care about CCGs if it was shipped.
We can if we end up doing the Golden Muffin Awards at BabsCon, we can give those as prizes to the winners. All right.
We'll just sign them and pretend we're important.
No, there you
Be
go.
like, hey, these are autographed by who? Who cares?
I did. I signed it in the bathroom about 5 minutes ago.
Okay, let's see. Next up, we got Katie Toth. Hi, my name is Katie Toth. I'm a
Hi, Katie.
reporter for The Village Voice. I wrote a story about female bronies which hit our site yesterday and wanted to let you know what I learned. First, yeah, there are more male bronies than female bronies who go to cons. Every female brony I talked to at PonyCon 2015 in Brooklyn had the best things to say about their experiences. They said all the community was hella loving and respectful of women in that way that, let's be honest, a lot of nerdy subcultures actually aren't.
Yeah.
Is it possible? Is that because the whole show is about female ponies? Is it because the voice actors are women? Is it because bronies are objectively the best people ever? I don't know. I'm just generally a assignment reporter who doesn't really know about ponies that much, but I was super impressed with that positive environment that was radiating at this con. She's included the link to the villagevoice.com address for the New York City PonyCon PHP article. Thanks for reading and take care. All best, KT.
You know,
cool.
That's interesting because I will say that PonyCon was very very positive in comparison to some cons I've been to, even PonyCons there, and there was a lot more kids than I'm used to seeing. Maybe it was just because it was close quarters, but it was very kid friendly in comparison.
Yeah,
to
there's a
some.
lot of families there.
Yep, that's how it is at BronyCon too.
Yeah.
Well,
But
I mean,
it's still
even
spread
like
out.
Dimer Knights had a bunch of kids too. I mean, it's if you market yourself properly, you're gonna have the full range of people.
Yeah, well, as far as like, are we more female? I would like to think we are. Just with the content it's it kind of puts like us as sort of males as far as like the standard demographic what guys are supposed to like at sort of a I guess a position of ridicule to begin with. So we don't have like I guess we're more understanding that way.
I think I will put it at below general sci-fi, but above furry.
Anything is above furry.
Yep.
Why is Fury a very
What I would say is
Yes.
that contrary to what anybody would say in social media regarding things that are happening, when you get down to brass tacks, nerds don't really care what your gender is or any of that stuff. It's if you're just as passionate as they are or you're willing to play ball. That's all that really matters, I think.
Yeah, the kind of people that are gonna be jerks to people online are not the kind of people that are gonna show up at conventions.
You're
Exactly.
gonna get punched in the face.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's like they're too busy being on the internet
They
to
don't know how to-
actually go
yeah.
outside.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what
They
I
don't know how
Plus,
to
uh,
interact with reality.
Well, I know that like nerd culture in itself has a pretty bad rap as far as like how it treats female fans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, being a comic fan, I can admit to that. Unfortunately, and I'm not quite sure like why it is. Is it objectification because of the way they're like comic characters are drawn, or is it like just social ineptitude which causes it? I think it's yeah,
I'm not too
not
sure
talking about it
because
in general.
when you're talking about that, what I immediately think too is like cosplayers.
Like that cosplay is not consent sort of thing.
Yeah, and I think that most of what that just stems from is just ineptitude, just like not knowing how to act. But I mean, from what I've seen, and this is just purely anecdotal, it's like it doesn't really matter, what your gender is, and the people who are gonna ridicule that are just to begin with, and they generally get shunned. I mean, it's like the only times I've really seen that happen is on various TF2 servers, and those people tend to eventually get kicked off the server or are muted by everybody. Yeah.
I think it's a lot of it is like talking about empathy comes from experience, and so I think like we see like with comic guys who are either like socially inept or don't really experience like interactions like that, don't know how to properly behave. I guess the best way to say that's why there's the whole cosplay is not consent. And I think as far as bronies, we are at that place of being ridiculed or whatever. So I think we're just more open to understanding how you can be like misunderstood or misrepresented. And so I think there's where that understanding comes from, maybe. I don't know if that makes sense or I'm just talking in circles at this point, but I like to think we are a more understanding open group.
No, I think that there's a little bit of that considering the fact that this is a fandom that is, let's say, what would you say, 70% dudes?
Yeah, I'd
okay,
say.
70.
Probably.
That is. I
It's a
suppose
sausage fest.
I suppose if someone here was the owner of a convention, he could pull up some actual like some statistics. But the that the entire thing is that, but it's a show about something that is primarily feminine. You're going to be at least a little bit on the defensive, whereas something where it's sci-fi, it's just like, what, Star Wars rocks.
Yep.
It's a little bit more, harder
And then
edge.
I can be like, oh, how misguided. Star Wars hasn't been good for years.
Yep.
People want to
Well, I
fight
think-
me.
I think it's it too. Is like the whole idea of ponies itself is feminine to begin with, so it's just the opening understanding to that concept just in general. You know,
All right, let me go ahead and move forward. Our
make a
third
whole episode out of that.
could. Our third
Let's get
email is
her on.
something that I need to show Starry because someone has a picture for her.
It's horse.
Someone
This is
did fan art.
Phantasma Erita or Iria.
Rhea.
Iria, that seems right. This is what happens when I get bored and put on your show. It's Bronyville's own Starry Night.
I haven't heard from her in a while. Where is she?
With
She's
a
over
hor-
here looking at her phone.
With a horrific Eldridge Lovecraftian
Aw.
cutie mark.
Yup.
This isn't your OC sucks. So
Hey, no, she's got a nice OC.
Oh, I'm saying that cutie mark looks badass. You could summon like a Cthulhu with that thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, there's that cutie mark. Also, she didn't realize I put her on camera, so
You monster.
now she's mad. Now
Oh.
she's real mad at me. Oh no! Ah!
My wife would kill me if
Getting
I did that
attacked.
to her. Death
Getting
is
attacked.
now your only option.
No, you throwing the bottle at my head totally got on camera. So
Now we all see the real truth. Starry Night is a horrible abuser.
we knew that. so.
yeah, that was.
Now we see the violence inherent in the system.
Yep.
Yeah,
Speaking of-
CCP
I'm
Speaking
being
of-
repressed.
Speaking of violence and people that are my arch nemesis, it's Pico Pie again.
Oh man.
Mm.
Hey. I remember back in the day when Bronyville did fan fiction recommendations. Well, here's a chance to give a shout out to some of the friends for something that's already passed because it's for the February fan fiction event called Feb Fan Fiction Love. Let's see. Let's skim through this entire thing that's all about an event that's already passed because it's no longer February. Sorry, Pico.
Goodness.
This is what happens when we don't do shows for a while and then we don't do emails on shows that often.
We've done these shows for quite a while. It's just we didn't care about emails.
Yeah, he's going to talk. He has a link here to. I talked about the fic that got me into fan fiction, which is Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
It's
That
a
sounds
Sor-
awesome.
a Soren Applejack romantic comedy that's got a 6-star rating on EQD back in the day when EQD did fan fiction ratings. God, I
Wow.
forgot they did that.
Oh man,
I remember Bubbles got 5, but
Oh.
it was like super sad.
that was so long ago.
Yeah, remember back in the day when they did.
Time ago.
Remember when all the fics were on a Google Doc?
Yeah, I remember. I read all of Fallout Equestria on Google Docs. Dang.
Oof.
Oh,
Dang,
Remember
dang.
when Fallout Equestria was a thing?
Yeah. Yeah,
Those
I
were the
kind
days.
of, yeah, man. I actually really loved Fallout Equestria. I should like see if there are any fan fictions worth reading. Project Horizon just
just-
got too weird.
I'll just go back and play New Vegas.
Yeah, I could do that, but I'm also very lazy. I
That's-
can't
I
play.
keep-
I can't play New Vegas in bed. I can read fan fictions in bed.
But
You're
I
not
can,
trying hard enough.
I can play New Vegas. I bet. Shut up.
so Pico
I
has a
can.
question. What do you guys love about fan fiction? Because
Well, I mean, I did just read a Metroid. I just read a Metroid Pony fan fiction,
yeah.
and it was.
Well, I just read a Thomas the Tank Engine Celestia shipping fix. So that's always good.
Yeah.
Please tell me that's true.
No,
Oh,
I wish it was.
dude, that.
I love fan fictions because there's this one fanfic called Sunbaked. You shouldn't go read it if you're underage. It's really awesome because Celestia gets high off the weed and things happen.
That's amazing.
Off the weed.
The
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 weed.
weed, yeah, she did all of the drug.
he injected the marijuana.
Yes,
Friend-
right into
All right,
her
for
eyeballs.
today's episode, friendship is the perfect drug.
Yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yes.
But that's funny. No, I don't know. I like fan fiction. It's just one of those things. It's a fun read. It's characters I'm familiar with in different situations that you'd never seen elsewhere. And if they're well written, it's fun. If they're not, then it's fun to make fun of.
You know, I end up like coming up with fan fiction ideas more than I actually end up like producing or reading them. Like I came up with another crazy idea, which was just like the idea of just like Sunset Shimmer wakes up, she's a princess, and like life is like she was living Twilight's life, and she's slowly starting to put together of just like, wait a second, this isn't right. Something is very wrong here, and realizing that the timeline has been screwed up where she's the princess and not Twilight.
And it's actually a holodeck program by Moriarty.
Oh, Moriarty, you jerk!
Actually, that sounds like that one. Remember that episode of the Batman the Animated Series where Batman was in the Dream Machine, and it was like the Joker who has like created this like perfect world for him.
That show was fantastic.
That was a great episode too. It was trippy because he realized it was a dream because he couldn't read anything in it, because that part of the brain that handles dreams is on the other part of the brain that like can read.
But he had the perfect scenario where he had a family and everything.
Yeah, he was like married to Catwoman. Everything was just going good for him and his company and everything, and he couldn't like come to grips with it.
Everything's too nice. I gotta be mad.
Pretty much, yeah.
I'm Batman.
All right. Well, let's see. Moving on. Michael has a email for us. Hello, guys. Thank you for your podcast. I really like it. I heard a really good outro song on 151 and next episodes. What was the song? Please help me. I want to add this song to my playlist. Best regards,
Playlist.
Michael. Playlist. Sorry.
This
P.S.
is serious.
Music in Equestria Girls Rainbow Rocks is very addictive.
Yes,
My favorite
it is.
now is You Under Our Spell.
It's so awesome. It's so power metal. Like I if I had the time and desire, I'd love to do that. Just that entire album is power metal. It'd be great.
I really like the opening song in that movie.
Yeah.
It was like super rock
It's
pop.
got this sick riff, dude. Like that riff
It really
is
does.
awesome. It makes me happy in the right places.
And happy in the wrong places.
Yeah. Was it one of my songs? No, I'm just kidding.
I don't. Let's see. 151. We'd have to download it and play it, and I hate the fact that was during
Download.
the download.
Are you okay, dude?
Yeah, you're replacing your L's with W's.
Download.
Yes.
Yeah.
Friendship is the case.
Guys,
you're
help
like-
me! I'm fudding out over
Yeah,
here.
you're like reverse Japanese. You're Elmer Fudding it.
Oh, it was one of my songs. Oh my god.
Sweet. What? Which one was it?
Just a second. I just pulled it up.
Good
So that's,
job.
I mean,
Oh wait, pull it up.
Oh, it's it's actually no, it's one of my overclocked remix submissions. It's,
I don't
called
recognize
Seventh
very much.
Climb. Here, I'll I don't know how you respond to it, but there's no good place to download it right now because I
Well,
haven't
just
uploaded it.
just tell them what it is, and then
It's called
they can.
it's called Seventh Climb. You can find it on Cyril the Wolf YouTube channel, and go ahead and download it. And maybe it'll
It's
be on
not
OC
OC
Remix
Remix anymore?
Well, no, it's in process of being submitted because I submitted it a year and a half ago, and it's finally hitting the panel.
Oh,
Because Overclocked Remix is very efficient.
Sounds
That sounds
it.
like sarcasm.
No, not sarcastic at all, sir.
Oh, that sounded sarcastic too, but now I'm confused.
No,
It's double sarcasm.
That makes it normal.
All the way across the sky.
Oh,
So
no, I mean,
intense.
I guess
What is this, Borderlands?
they just have a different sort of system.
I
They
love
they get a lot of submissions, and they have a really high QC or whatever. So that they take a long time. But yeah, no, you can go find it on my channel for now, and then maybe it'll be on OC Remix in the next few months. Who knows?
and let me
Yay.
put down what was the? I'll put it inside the notes.
Seventh Climb, all spelled out. It's about Mega Man 7. It's a remix of the Wily Stage 3 and 4, but I added lyrics
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
because you know it's funny because I read a fan fiction that was a novelization of Mega Man 7 that was really good.
I've got
Hey,
a gun on my
Cyril.
arm. I've
Yes.
got a gun on my arm.
Yes, I'm
Hey,
definitely.
Cyril, I got an idea for you. Make $1 million. You got to strike while the iron's hot.
Okay,
Oh, boy.
Five Nights at Freddy's 3.
but I did a Five Nights at Freddy's song, and it was
You did?
Everyone's done.
No,
a
you need to do
Five Nights.
another one. You need to do another one.
I mean, I have
You
one
need to-
coming down the pipes that I shredded my throat for because a dude did this death metal track, and he's like, "You need to be really insane." And I probably like made my neighbors think I was summoning Satan or something. Because normally what I do is fairly quiet, or it just sounds like I'm angry. But this one literally sounded like I was being possessed. So that'll be fun.
Cyril, here I'm gonna add to that strike while the iron's hot idea. Do it in ska.
I'm bad at ska.
I'm in a place where everything jumps at me.
You know, I have my sax. I haven't played in a while. I should totally pull that out.
Wait, doesn't Seventh Element? Didn't he get like a cello or something? You should play with him.
Oh, I like Seventh Element. I should collab with Seventh.
With the saxophone.
Just need to get
Yeah.
this Brony ska band going. It'll be.
There was
No,
the
you-
one
no,
guy,
you
Jay
need to-
Carlson,
no,
who was
you-
doing.
No, you need to go like Apocalyptica, just like heavy metal classic
That
cellos and
that is
stuff.
something that makes me happy in the wrong places.
Oh.
I mean, right places.
Well, you know what makes me happy? This email from Sergeant Dave,
Sergeant Dave?
Sound familiar.
SGT Dave.
was
Hey,
he a wrestler back in the 80s?
Oh,
Absolutely.
that's
that's-
Sergeant Slaughter, you ditz.
Oh, right.
Hey there, Bronyville crew. Nice to see you guys finding ways to keep going strong at the end of the hiatus has finally been announced. It's been fun to ride this crazy ride alongside you from way back in the beginning as you were trying to find a way to express your newfound fascination with pastel equines, to being entertained through a tour in Iraq, to watching you blow through 100 episodes and easily on track for 200.
You won't get there.
200 episodes.
Yeah, that won't happen.
Had to give a quick shout out to the new gang after the merger. Haven't learned everyone's voices yet, but Scope, your resident Lion King fanfic.
No, it
No, it
says
says
Fanatic.
Fanatic.
No, it says
Fanatic.
fanatic. Do you need help reading these?
I'm fine. It's just a little bit small. Hold on. Let me increase the size here.
You
Oh,
That's
no,
what
that's-
she said.
It's just a little too small.
That's why she
That's
does.
what she said.
All right, now
Not
I
to
can
me.
now I can drill in.
That's
Yep.
what she said.
I about drove off the road during episode 162 when I heard of HTOFL reference and a Nala versus Celestia challenge getting thrown down.
Hottest thing on 4 legs. Yeah.
Celestia's best pony princess for sure, but I've been a Nala-holic. Oh my, what the hell?
That was a thing, man, back on the old TOK-L mailing list.
No.
We're all Nalaholics.
Since the old days of the Disney Renaissance, so she still has her claws firmly in my heart. Scope, what are you doing?
I don't know, but even I find that a little disturbing.
That's hilarious.
Especially with the cat face he has.
All right, so there's Nalaholics. Is there like is there like a is
There,
there
I
are
have
any,
no
there
idea
aren't
what
any.
the
There
hell's
aren't
going
any
on.
Rafiki holics. No, it's just
There-
Nalaholics.
The sun worshiper.
That's
There's
amazing.
Syrah, and everyone's so like damn, about Nala's mom Seraphina because she only had like friggin' five words.
Well,
But
Luna had
6.
like no words in season 1, and
Sarabi-
look at that.
Well, who cares about Luna?
Hey. Hey, face.
Whole face.
Your icon is a shut.
All right, let me move forward here. Looking forward to a decent sized season 5 kickoff party up in Minnesota this year.
Kickoff.
Oh, yeah, I
It's
love
off.
these parties up here.
That's because Minnesota's full of Swedish people. It's like
Oh God, Swedish hicks, great. That's
Yeah.
I can't even think about.
Oh
they
yeah.
all sound like robots.
If anyone on the invite list makes it, we'll have a pretty good demographic spread too.
Yeah.
We're expecting 7 girls ranging from 4 to 9, 3 boys from 4 to 7, my brother and a half dozen college
Oh, this-
friends from their 20s, plus some old college friends of mine in their 30s and 40s. Just let me finish the sentence
This is
first.
a
Abort,
terrible thing.
abort.
Good God, man, this is like
The
this is
younger
one of
set may not get to appreciate the return of my famous/infamous Rainbow Dash Jello shots
my
that debuted back
God.
during season
Yo!
finale party.
Oh God,
But
I
it
hope-
should be a great event to get us back into equestrian mode. Hope you all find a good crew to enjoy it with at BabsCon or wherever you may be.
Dude, this dude's
this is an
hardcore.
episode
Sergeant
of
Dave.
Fun Order SVU.
Dude, this dude is hardcore, man. Rolling hard all the
No,
time.
no, listen, you look at the Jello shot and then look at the pictures behind him.
Wait,
Oh
what's the picture?
no, it's one of these kind of.
He's hard into this, sir. Sergeant
like the-
Dave is cool.
It's like the dude, taking a picture of a mirror and he's just sitting naked in it. He's,
No, no.
Wait, is that porn in the background?
No, it's not.
Are you sure? That Rainbow Dash one looks
Wait. Why can't I see this picture?
Oh,
Where is
that's
this?
Celestia. That Celestia looks bent over.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It's a fine picture.
I need the picture. What? Why I can't?
Where's
I-
the picture? I don't see it.
Scroll down further on the dock.
He's holding up
oh,
the
oh.
cherry.
Oh,
Oh,
I see it.
okay.
Oh, I got you.
I do have
Oh.
to say that Jello would take forever to make.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would.
But I mean,
Yeah, Jesus.
And yes,
Flood.
if they're alcoholic Jello shots, you should not be giving them to 5-year-olds.
no.
Or
Just
4 to
saying.
He says he's doing this up in Minnesota. I wonder if he invited D Notive to it. Because D Notive is all Minnesota.
He is all
Maybe.
Minnesota.
He is the Minnesota.
He's
He
the
is
best
so
part about Minnesota. I love that man.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. It's like that. Okay, if their parents bring in their kids, that makes more sense.
Oh, thank God.
Yes, that was what I assumed. I don't know why it's just like I picked up these children off the street.
We're gonna go watch ponies today.
Have you ever wanted to watch a show about equines and enjoy some Jello shots, kiddos?
We're gonna go watch some My Little Pony, and afterwards we'll dig a hole.
What
I
the?
like how we alienate our listeners. That's always good.
You know, I just want
How's
to
that-
say that I had nothing to do with this.
How does that
Niggas
merger
buy
feeling now, huh?
I'm not the one being horrible.
Why don't you have a seat over there?
Oh boy.
Covered up
All
my
right.
Write in if you want to see me on the show more often.
Oh my goodness.
All right. Well, let's see. Just to remind you, so it's about the time that we move into one cool thing. But before we do that, I should probably go ahead and remind us that please leave us reviews on iTunes. That's awesome. We need to make sure that we stay up there and we keep fighting them. I don't even know if we're on the list anymore, but maybe we might have returned back to some form of presence, considering the fact we've been so consistent as of late. It's like 1 month of consistency ish.
Yeah.
And also make sure if you want to email us and be part of the spaghetti fest that we just had, you can go ahead and email those across at bronyville@gmail.com and we'll do like a
promise
monthly
not to
email
make fun of
wrap
you.
up. And we'll
Wrap up?
try not to.
H2OFL.
So, all right, let's go ahead and start this with our one cool thing. Cyril put his new album at cyrilthewolf.com. Cyril, is
Yeah.
that good?
Yeah, that's good. I mean, that's my thanks.
All right.
Go to cyrilthewolf.com. Buy it. Tell your friends.
11 tracks, $7.
Physical copies coming soon as I make sure that they're good.
Should I go ahead and give us just a taster right now?
What?
Yeah, just sing something for me. Dance.
I'm gonna dance because I don't want to wake up my wife.
Oh, okay. All right. For those of you that could see the webcam, you got a present. He danced for you. I could.
Dance, magic dance.
So you could hear that. Just go give this man some money. He's a good he's a damn good artist.
Oh, thank you. That makes
Damn
me.
good.
Oh,
So go throw money his way.
yay!
My one cool thing is going to be into the realm of dirty capitalism. It's called DudeIWantThat.com. It is a site that shows you a whole bunch of real dumb things you can buy. Have you ever wanted a hoodie that has
God.
vapes?
What?
You can vape in your
Vapes.
hoodie.
Oh.
Oh my
What
god!
about a high-priced Viper vibrating foam roller?
Yeah, I mean,
The camping donut, which
Oh
looks
my
like one
God.
of those.
I want
do
the
you
heat.
want a Leatherman multi-tool bracelet?
I
Oh,
want,
sweet! They got the coolest on here. I got that shit on Kickstarter.
Yeah,
the-
185.
I want the human gills, man. Underwater sports, which is strangely in yellow. But
Black uses box kit. Okay, what's this? Oh, it's just links to Amazon. Great. That's,
Yeah, a book of
Oh, it's great.
a
Actually,
book of the crap taxidermy.
the puff and fluff dog dry.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
dog looks
Trust me,
so-
some of this is real dumb.
the wasp gas injection knife.
Dog. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Hey, they got
Screw you
a
guys,
Walter
I want-
PPK
I want
rubber
the-
band gun.
I want the Chateau de Vigny. Only $5.7 million.
Seaboard squishy silicone keyboard for 35. It's a music keyboard that's squishy. That's
Oh,
disturbing.
that's
A
there-
interesting.
Walther
there's a-
PPK rubber band gun.
There's the
Yeah.
Back to the Future DeLorean iPhones case.
There's the X15 flamethrower.
The little books of butts.
There's a Batmobile iPhone 6 case.
A Ninja Garden gnome.
A sexy Tron outfit.
Yeah, all I can think about was Tron guy.
Oh,
Hey, the
oh,
buttermill.
they have a little book of butts on
Yep.
Amazon.
Put the one next
Programmable
to it.
tattoo system?
Oh, I got the one next to it.
How about a shotgun?
Okay,
How
yes.
about a Borgasm pills?
How about the pinky? How about the Pinky Queen nipple lightener?
Yeah.
Lights up
Ooh.
your
So
nipples.
yeah, it's just the best stuff. Let's
That's
Double
abs-
barrel pistol?
Yep.
You know, I really want that Nerf nuke.
Pointy
Even though it's an
tactical
it's an
marker.
April Fool's joke, but obviously.
Yep.
Oh, man.
All right, so that's from dudeiwantthat.com. Go find yourself some dumb stuff because it's on there.
Oh, they have a battery organizer.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow.
Wait, I have one of those.
That's the lamest thing I've ever
You
heard
can
of.
tell you can tell that you're old when you get excited over things like frying pans.
Hey,
Yeah.
I get excited when I see one of those card shufflers, those automatic card
Dude,
shufflers.
I bought a Soda Stream last week and
Oh,
it's been life changing.
Oh, is that thing they had the Super Bowl commercial on? And
My roommate has a Soda Stream.
So my wife worked
Yeah,
for
those things are
Crosstalk, and SodaStream has got to be like the worst client she's ever had to deal with at the Crosstalk.
It's terrible tasting though.
But just had to get that out there. She'll thank me later.
Let's see, Alpha on the one cool thing list. You don't have anything, but I guess you could steal 5 irons since he's not here.
no, I was just gonna say right now Ubisoft is doing like 80% off for like their Tom Clancy stuff. So if you never played Splinter Cell and stuff, you get it for like $5. So it's their own little stream sale,
Okay.
Steam sale.
Oh, hey, now you're getting into it.
Yeah, it's rubbing off. That's what she said.
Chef Sandy, what the hell? What's your cool things?
Y'all should go listen to my anime podcast.
You have an
Good
anime
shot.
podcast?
Yes.
What a nerd.
Yes, it's 3 episodes shot. Basically, we go back and highlight older anime that we think people should check out that they may have not seen. Episode
Like
6
Neon
is up,
Genesis?
and we talked about Trigun.
Is Trigun good? Should I watch it?
Trigun is
Yes.
good.
Trigun is amazing.
Just be aware that they don't have the best budget. The videos are only like 15 minutes long. Please like and subscribe. I need that YouTube money. I've made $2, man. $2. I need 48 more to get a check.
Yeah. How archaic is that?
It's, at some point, you'll end up getting that little picture frame shipped to you. I believe in you.
Yes, one day I will get that silver framed YouTube play button.
Oh, here's a quick fun fact. That silver YouTube button that everyone gets at 100,000 views. PewDiePie's never gotten any one of those. He hasn't gotten a silver, gold, or platinum
I
one.
have 100.
Yeah, no one cares about PewDiePie though.
He just broke the system, and they're like, you know what? We just need to like send him like a crate of these and say, here.
Send him a cease and desist or something.
That'd be great.
just a cease and desist that just says we can't understand you.
How the hell are you so popular?
Why are you screaming about barrels all the time? Yeah, that's me in the morning.
It's like
Brofist.
it's like Animal just decided to do it.
Gonna go
He's better than Annoying Orange.
Yup. All right.
Hey!
True.
And Fred.
All right, moving on. Scope. Oh wow, here's your place to be annoying, or talk about whatever butcher shop is close to you.
No, this is different. This is Vincent Tong posted like about this restaurant the other day. Apparently, you sit in total pitch blackness
Oh,
and
yeah.
waiters are blind,
That sounds like hell.
and you can't like have you got to turn your cell phone off. You sit in pitch black, and your waiters are blind.
Interesting.
It's called Dark Table.
Sounds interesting.
Yeah, it's a neat idea. I'm going. Wait, this is interesting.
Seems like a place you could put in a flashing LED, and the servers wouldn't know what you're talking about. Everybody else would be like, "Oh God." Like,
It
what?
sounds to me like this is a type of restaurant where they put you in pitch black and then they just feed you McDonald's. And it's a 4-star restaurant.
Well, part of it, I know the basis of it is to experience what it's like being blind, which I guess would be kind of an interesting, an interesting experience, but it's also kind of like, I'm sure it sucks.
Chalupa
Like-
Cabra.
All right, so what's this male odor bride?
It's
What?
a science. It's a science article from the drummer of Tally Hall about why people are attracted to other people because of their smell.
Hmm.
Oh, okay, and you put it in here
Pheromones.
because it's from your friends from Tally Hall.
Yeah. Well, also the blog is called Because Science.
Yeah, I mean, that's fair.
Yeah, not many
It's-
people know, but Scope's big friends with Tally Hall.
Just one or two of them.
What's Telly Hall? I don't know what that is.
They're a cool band.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, they
cool.
are.
All right, I'll have to
really-
check them out.
You may have
TL.
heard. You ever heard the song Shia LaBeouf?
Oh.
Actual
from-
cannibal.
Yeah, that's from the Yellow Tie, Rob Cantor.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
I actually didn't know that was Yellow Tie. Huh.
Interesting.
Cool.
That's cool to
Yeah.
know.
Well, also in the live version, the dude playing the bass is Zubin, the blue tie.
Yeah, they're the one. If you remember a few years back, there was the Banana Man song. If anybody remembers that, they're the ones that did it. So
Yeah.
Okay.
I really like their stuff. Let's see. 5-Iron puts Source 2 being announced, but whatever.
Yeah.
He's not here.
Valve announced a bunch of stuff at GDC. Nothing to do with Half-Life 3.
Yeah, it's not
Of course, because it's
happening.
GDC.
Yeah.
Just give up on Half-Life now. Just give up.
The
That way, when
game
do the same thing I do for ponies. Just expect it's never going to show up and then be terrible, and then when it arrives, it's the best thing ever.
What if they don't do any sort of marketing or anything for that game?
It's just
They
gonna show up.
announce it. I mean, like it's just like, hey, by the way, Half-Life 3 came out today.
What if
Like,
they
they
just
don't
like what if they just put it up on the Pirate Bay? They just put Half-Life 3
Oh, yeah.
up on Pirate Bay.
Dude, I'm on the Pirate Bay. I feel cool. I made it.
You're pirated?
No, I've been pirated, bro. Somebody pirated me.
Dude.
You should seed like a special pirated version that's just kind of like, hey, person who downloaded this, how you doing? This is Cyril Duel. I just wanted to say, even though you didn't give me any money, thanks. Now enjoy your tracks.
And
Dude, that's
now
actually not a
uninstall
bad
Napster.
No, I might see if I can manipulate the seed and do that. That'd be cool.
Put on eTort and get like Bitcoin mined.
Anyway,
Yep. MDef Mech, you've got some offerings here.
Yeah, one of you guys, if you could fix the links for me, because for some reason Google Docs on the Nexus 7 tablet doesn't like to work. I don't know why. It's
Yeah,
all
we-
Google,
yeah.
but whatever. Yeah, the first thing is Blizzard's been announcing a bunch of stuff for Overwatch, their upcoming free-to-play shooter in the vein of TF2, and one of them is this new character called Zarya, who best way I can describe her, if you don't like it, if you don't like Overwatch, you can call her just a female copy of the Heavy from TF2, or you can call her Russian Bear Mom because
Good
she is
lord.
like an incredible character, and she's really really overpowered. And while that is awesome, I do hope they kind of balance her out a bit because her Graviton Surge is like way too overpowered.
I love that we're already asking to nerf stuff before a game's out.
Yeah.
No, go watch the video. It's like it's like that Graviton Surge is just like that's gonna really piss off a lot of people.
Yeah, it does. She does look like a cool character though. Like she's a bit of a blend between Heavy and Demo Man.
Yeah,
She's a tank type character.
yeah, she's a tank. And my second one is I finally started playing Honey Pop.
pimping yourself. Yeah,
Yeah.
do it.
That's
And yeah, I've been learning a lot of things. It's like, I didn't know that the quickest way to a girl's heart is a match 3 game and just throwing carrots at her. Yeah.
That's it worked for Starry. So
Well, that's
Yeah, it's like, it's just like you keep throwing carrots and pencils, and eventually you get to have sex with them. I think.
that's
That's pretty much how it goes.
I can go check. but
I did do a thing where there's this one part because there's this really creepy fairy that just follows you around and tells you, she's gonna get you laid and everything. And there's this one part where it's like, okay, she's like, okay, we're gonna get the, and she curses a hell of a lot. She's like, okay, you got your, let's get the fuck out of here. And one of the options you can get is like, I'd rather just sit here and play video games. And she's just like, I said we're gonna get the fuck out of here. And I just kept doing that for about like 2 minutes, and it just over and over again. It's like, no, I want to play video games. And
Video games
It's-
are.
Just so you could hear a cute anime girl cuss at you.
Yeah.
she's a
Yeah.
real creep. She is just unbelievably creepy and racist too.
And
But
what a
it's
racist.
funny racist.
Oh, okay,
It's-
all right. That makes it like Song of the South racist. Gotcha. You know.
Yeah, she's talking
It's
about
delightful
I like to have a taste of that hot chocolate, or she's like, oh, I got mad yellow fever. I tell you what.
Oh,
Wow.
wow.
Whoa.
Yeah, that kind of racist.
Woo. Woo!
can't
Thanks for
handle
bringing it in, Def Mac.
All right.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Just got lower the bar down a little bit.
Just limbo under that one.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Well, let's go ahead and bring this sucker to a close. Let's bring 165 in.
Oh,
Yep, we gotta finish this so we can head about our lives.
I don't know.
So, I want to go ahead and thank first off our guest Cyril for coming in here and talking about his new album. Thanks, man.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Good to have you. Thanks for having M Def Mech in. Rotating in for just a little bit of pony talk.
Are you really
Yay.
thankful for me being here?
Yes,
Are you really?
I said it. I'm thankful.
no.
I'm sorry that we couldn't have you on for the one part
That's
of the
good.
show that
But-
you wanted to, be part of.
I had to find a truck stop.
Yep. Yeah, have fun in that truck stop.
I'm actually I'm out
Too
here
much
in the
fun.
woods. I'm out here in the
Aw.
woods. It's like this is like Slender Man territory.
Oh.
It's actually both kind of cool and kind of scary.
Fair enough. I mean, if you're in where you're at, then
Find a note on the ground, don't pick it up.
And just remember, just keep walking forward, never look
Yep.
back.
Nope.
All right. Scope, Sandy, Alpha. You guys
That's us.
you guys rock.
Yay, we're helping.
Yay.
Thanks, Obama.
Yes. And thank you, Obama, who keeps us alive every day.
thanks.
Yay.
Obama.
All right. And thanks to all of our friends out there, all the people listening to the stream, joining us, being part of this, crazy, weird social experiment that's gone on 165 episodes for some god awful reason. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back next week to talk.
It's like what it's
Just end the show right
Just
there.
just end it. Just,
yeah.
just stop it.
Okay.
Cut Cyril off at the end of the
Stop it.
Pony on, everyone.
Yeah.
Bye.
Sleep well.
Adios.
Sleep well, everybody.